Hi folks, a warm welcome y'all. Here's your host Mordecai Ffolkes on my new channel, a great chance for you to be one of my first subscribers. So please subscribe, click that bell and leave a like, spread the word that there's a new source for fascinating facts and tons of fun stuff. And if you are lucky you can still win cold hard cash if you make it to the end of the video. But now, have fun! You would not think that the continent of Antarctica is the driest of all continents, having the least precipitation. However, it contains 90% of world's ice and 70% of world's freshwater. Speaking of water, having an apartment with a pool is something special, but imagine having an entire apartment building where every single apartment has a balcony with a pool, like in Mumbai, India, at the Bandra Om apartment house. Each apartment has 5,800 square feet, that's about 538 square meters, and costs around $15 million. Trees can get very old, but there are at least 14 trees known to mankind which already existed in the time of Jesus Christ. Wow. A huge portion of luck and skills was given to this guy here, flying in his Cessna when suddenly the engine stops. He literally has only seconds to decide what to do, and he chose the right spot for an emergency landing on a field. Kudos to this pilot, and remember, any landing you can walk away from has been a good landing. Pets are very popular. When you ask people what pet they want to have, most would answer either dog or cat. Only very few would think of a penguin as a pet. Well, in Japan, there is a couple who not only had a penguin living in their home for 10 years, in a special air-conditioned single room of course, no, Lala, as the penguin was named, could go shopping for them. She was so smart that she could walk alone to the market, especially to the fishmonger of course, deliver the shopping list and money that she carried around in her backpack and got the goods back home. Lala might even have been the inspiration for Pen Pen, the little pet penguin living in Misato Katsuragi's home in the dystopic anime series Neon Genesis Evangelion. Did you know that the only animals who can consciously decide to commit suicide, apart from human beings, are dolphins and whales? That's why they sometimes swim to the shore and even come back when nice humans push them back in the water. Albert Einstein is famous not only for his tongue, but for his immense contribution to science. But he has always been humble and down to earth. So when a reporter asked him how it feels being the smartest person alive, he smiled and answered, "I don't know, you should ask Nikola Tesla." The state of Louisiana in the United States today has 4.7 million inhabitants, ranking exactly in the middle of the 50 states. But in the 18th century, the French colony was so scarcely populated that prisoners in Paris were pardoned if they accept marrying a prostitute and moving to Louisiana, solving 3 problems at once: populating the colony, emptying the prisons, and cleaning the streets of prostitution. From prisoners to the other side of society, you normally wouldn't think that a queen or a princess would have learned a real craft. But Queen Elizabeth II is a certified car mechanic and a truck driver. She learned that in the military, where she served during World War II, being the only royal alive having done that, and the only female member in the royal family who served in the army. Speaking of royalty, purple is known as the royal color. It was used for crowns and the robes of the mightiest kings, queens and clericals, as the color purple was the most difficult to produce in old times. Only a certain species of sea snails could produce the color, and they were rare and therefore very expensive. I can certainly not make you royalty, but giving out money is more practical today anyway. My offer from the last video is still valid. The first 3 donators to my PayPal address down in the description get a double cashback. Meaning, if you donate, let's say $20, I'll transfer you 40 back. That is limited to maximum $50 per person, of course. And that's the end for today. I am Mordecai Ffolkes. Have a nice day.